I think this explanation that should be on camera though, right?
Yes.
So
most of it was, except the very beginning. I didn't realize that the microphone was already on.
Hello, world, and welcome to Coffee and Comics, the show where we drink coffee and talk about comics. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Garrett.
And today we're going to be taking a look at Marvel's The King in Black. You know, when we take a look at something, or really, because we're not really taking a look, we should take this thing over. Hello, world. And welcome to Coffee and Comics? I was just going to go, hello, world, I'm Aaron. No.
Hey there, world. Welcome to Coffee and Comics. I'm Garrett.
I'm Garrett.
No, that's Aaron.
Because I do the intro and I go, I'm Aaron, and you go, I'm Garrett.
All right. Welcome, world.
It's hello world.
This is why you don't do the intro.
All right. Take it away.
You've got one job.
Yeah, but I had ruined it. That's when you just jump in and say it.
I have to remember to not.
Hello, world, and welcome to Coffee and Comics. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Garrett.
And you didn't do your count.
talking! Ready? Let's try this again.
Hello, world, and welcome to Coffee and Comics, the show where we drink coffee and talk about comics. I'm Aaron, I'm Garrett, and today we're taking a look at Marvel's The King in Black and drinking. And I can't say and drinking, drink coffee, destroy everything.
Today we're going to talk about The King in Black. And we're also drinking Destroy Everything. It's a limited edition
No,
coffee.
it's not called that. It's called Drink Coffee, Destroy Everything. That's why you can't say we're drinking Drink Coffee, Destroy Everything. And we're drinking a limited edition collaborative coffee from Less Than Jake and Purgatory Roasters called Drink Coffee, Destroy Everything. You know, I think this is a pretty appropriate title for pretty appropriate coffee to drink, given the circumstances that in Marvel's King in Black, they are destroying everything.
Are they though? We're drinking coffee from Connecticut. This is Middletown Purgatory Roasters.
Yes.
And they did a collaboration with Less Than Jake, and they called it Drink Coffee, Destroy Everything. See, I can
Pretty appropriate considering that in the Marvel's King in Black, the King in Black is trying to destroy everything.
It's a good time.
There you go. Hello, world, and welcome to Coffee and Comics, the show where we drink coffee and talk about comics. I'm Aaron.
I'm Garrett.
And today we're taking a look at Marvel's The King in Black. What the fuck? Hello, world, and welcome to Coffee and Comics, the show where we drink coffee and talk about comics. I'm Aaron.
I'm Garrett.
And today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel. Hello, world, and welcome to Coffee and Comics. I'm Aaron.
I'm Garrett.
And I skipped the show where I'm a little bit too jazzed up on coffee.
I get that, man.
I can't pay attention.
I shouldn't be having any more coffee.
This is my third cup.
It's
That's why I think I'm being cranky.
Oh yeah, you're getting the jitters.
Yeah,
dude.
What are you doing?
I need behind the scenes photos.
All right, sure, yeah.
Pictures of me! Also Aaron, : Stop taking pictures of me!
What are your thoughts on this coffee? Because I would like you, rather than trying to deliver it, to tell me what you think about it. Because I'm just going to say it tastes like soda. I would rather have you tell me something about the coffee that's productive. Sure, I can't taste the difference. I can't tell if it's... I can't believe it's not coffee. It's like Maxwell House or Folgers, I don't know. It's coffee.
Yep.
So, I'm going to say, today we're looking at Marvel's The King in Black and drinking a limited edition coffee collaboration between Less Than Jake and Purgatory Roasters called Drink Coffee, Destroy Everything. And then you can jump in and tell me what you think about the coffee, which won't be very long, and then we'll cut it. Okay?
Okay.
After you give me your impressions.
Sure.
Then we can move on from this intro piece.
Yeah, just make sure that you're saying it to the camera.
What?
The coffee thing.
Why wouldn't I be saying it to the camera?
The smell, the nose on it, a little bit weird, but once you actually get into drinking it, it's a pretty solid coffee.
Yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was smooth, not too strong, but it certainly had a little bit of a kick to it, and it's a French press coffee, right?
Well, we made it through a French press, which is my preferred style. I like the grit. I don't think Aaron necessarily likes his French press.
I like K-cups
but
or, pods that you can stick in and push a button.
I bet you'd probably like a pour over, but that's,
I'll pour over you. Because it all
You're looking
nonsensical.
at the future and like freaking out. I have to edit this mess, right? Yeah.
So this is King in Black #1, written by Donnie Cates.
Ryan Stegman is the penciler.
J.P. Mayer is the inker.
Frank Martin's the color artist.
VC's Clayton Cowles is the letterer, and it came out back in December. I don't know
Maybe
what
we
we're
should
doing.
maybe we should also inform them that it is a mini event and they actually have a whole bunch of tie-ins they give you a checklist for at the very back.
I'm having an out-of-body experience right now.
Is this real life?
Yeah, this is real life.
Okay, now I have 2 fingers.
Yeah, well, the next one you get is King in Black Namor #2. It came out December 30th. We haven't picked it up yet because, well, why would we read Namor?
What I was excited about is to learn why these two characters are getting together and what they're doing.
Yeah, what brings them together? Obviously, it's the King in Black showing up, threatening the world.
And instead, it's this weird Christmas special?
I don't know.
I mean, hey, there's another tie-in, right? This was a holiday blend.
Right.
All I need to know looking at that is, hey, it's Less Than Jake. I like Less Than Jake. Hey, it's coffee. I like coffee.
Hey, I like Iron Man and I like Doctor Doom. Let's get into it. Unfortunately, the comic book is much, much worse than the coffee.
To be fair, you drank it and wanted to destroy everything, so it kind of did exactly what...
It delivered on its cover promise.
Just like a Snickers ad. You needed to eat some food to feel good again.
I did.
We're losing the thread here. And we were like, we gotta check out Iron Man Doctor Doom, because that sounds like it's gonna be a cool mashup.
Yeah. I mean, I love Doom. I had a friend in high school who thought Doom was like the coolest Marvel character. We used to get in fights. I was like, Magneto's cooler than Doctor Doom, and he's like, no, Doom's cooler than Magneto. We would always list their powers, and I'd be like, but Doom can't beat Magneto because Magneto controls metal. And my friend would be like, yeah, but Doctor Doom's a 7th level mystic. What's Magneto gonna do about that? Just kid stuff.
Doom will alchemy his way out of it. We're like, well, this is no longer magnetic, so eat shit. This is Maudlin Stark and, Dr. Lame.
It's Dr. Lame.
Hanging it out on a rooftop, and then they fight Santa Claus. That's the stupidest what-if premise, and it's not even drawn very well.
What would you do with a DC crossover? What would you do with a DC crossover? What would you do with a DC crossover early in the morning?
Burn it for wealth.
Burn it for
warmth.
Burn it for warmth in a big gold oven. Burn it for warmth in a big gold oven.
I mean, unless it gets us views, I will absolutely burn DC Comics for views. It's a channel where we burn DC Comics.
think that would... I mean, there's something to be said about book burning, though, right?
Oh yeah, maybe we should stay away from that.
Hello, world, and welcome to Coffee and Comics, the show where we drink coffee and talk about comics. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Garrett.
And today, we're talking about Marvel's King in Black and drinking a limited edition holiday collaboration between Less Than Jake and Purgatory Boosters called Drink Coffee, Destroy Everything. Now, was that correct?
That was spot on. You nailed it. You nailed it.
Purgatory... I get one word out that I fuck up! And today, we're talking about Marvel's King in Black. See, the thing is, I can't hold on to thoughts for some reason. Is that what being stupid is? I think it is. Not being able to hold on to a thought is like the definition of an idiot.
No. Nope.
You're right. I'm an idiot and I'm wrong. Is this still on camera? Or is
Yes, this is all on camera.
No, you're recording.
Null dispatches symbiote dragons to cause as much widespread destruction as possible. And this is where our story starts. Sensing Null's attack on Earth, Eddie Brock, who's now host to the Venom symbiote, alerts the Avengers, and when hundreds of thousands of Null's dragons arrive, all hell breaks loose. And they think the dragons are stupid. Dragons are completely impractical. They're gigantic and heavy, and they can only stay in the air as long as they're like gliding or flapping their wings. And how are these things flying across the cosmos? I don't understand it. Like, they can't propel themselves across the cosmos with wings because you don't get that type of propulsion in space.
Well, they're void wings.
Are they?
From the abyss and now though, Cull is rampaging.
No.
Now though, Null is
No, not Cull. Cull the Conqueror. You said Cull.
Oh, did I say Cull?
I said Kang, and you said Cull.
Now Null is rampaging through the compost.
Now no. Okay.
Through the compost towards Earth, destroying planets.
Cull is rampaging through the compost.
Yep. Now Cull is rampaging through the compost. And Sentry shows up to tear Null a new one. Let me try this again.
Yeah.
Earth's heroes aren't having any of this, so they call in their biggest gun, and Sentry shows up to tear Null a new one, but winds up getting ripped in half himself.
Null then begins forcibly bonding symbiotes to the remaining heroes.
Woof.
I'm going to kill your world. What do you think his voice sounds like?
Oh god. We'd be too lucky if it sounded like Vincent Price.
do you have a good Vincent Price impression?
No. I'm going to kill your world! It's kind of like
Skeletor!
It's half Skeletor, half Monarch. Whoa! Alright, you go lay down for a little bit, we'll go outside in just a little bit.
Let me just get this one take, alright?
Simply put, these event series require real investment on the part of the writer. Or reader. Simply put, these event series require serious investment on the part of the reader. I mean, it's nothing like just getting a single title from one writer, one artist, something that comes out, bi-monthly, bi-weekly, whatever it is, right?
Is bi-weekly twice a week or once every 2 weeks? And the same thing is said for bi-monthly.
Yep.
So I don't know how we got to this point in our society where something has a completely contradictory definition. The way literally means both literal and figurative. It's infuriating. As a writer, I reject this insanity.
Oh, yeah. I completely fucking
Words don't mean what words mean! Math is math! Why can't words be words?
Bi-weekly should be twice a month, and then the other phrase for twice a week should be twice weekly.
Yeah, not
really
bi-weekly.
yeah.
Bi-weekly should be every 2 weeks. Twice weekly should be twice a week. And honestly, who does things twice weekly? Because you don't have the right number of days between things. If you do something Monday and Wednesday, you've got Tuesday off, but then you've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's completely unbalanced. If you do something Mondays and Fridays, you've got Tuesday, Wednesday. It's December 23rd. And you get the King in Black #2 and Spider-Woman #7. Because remember, it comes out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So you get these 2, and then 7 days later, you get those 2. Now, if you don't pick up Spider-Woman 7, but you do pick up Iron Man, Doctor Doom, which seems to do absolutely nothing for the main story. You get the main story, you get this dumbass side story, and Namor.
Yep.
And then you would have to go back and pick up Spider-Woman #7 to get the full context. When I was reading Machine Man, I picked up the Machine Man miniseries event that was going on during the Iron Man Armor Wars thing, right?
Right.
It actually said in the beginning of the book, at the very beginning, Do not read this miniseries until you have read Iron Man #2. So this is what Marvel does. They make you read things in a very specific order. It actually had a warning on the inside label. And I was like, oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna read the first book because I'm a rebel. And I did, and I didn't know what was going on.
Only if it's worthwhile. Because if you're doing this and the books aren't worthwhile, people are gonna stop buying it. They're gonna just ignore it, and they're gonna just pick up a single book, look at it, say this is garbage, and not read anything else.
Unless they absolutely need their comics fixed, but as we know, there are plenty of other
Image!
I mean,
The Dark Horse!
but with Comixology now, you can do this.
Archaea!
You can do this for cheap.
Boom!
Crowdfunding! But now, like with Comixology too, you can get it immediately. You don't have to go to the store, you don't have to sift through the ads, and it's cheaper. So they figure people are probably going to move into the online hosted comic books where you don't have to worry about going out and getting them. They're subscribed.
My big problem with Comixology, though, is it often takes out an essential part of reading comics, which is
Tangibility.
Well, the movement of eye to eye on panel to panel, right? Comixology has the mode where it actually will just show panel to panel.
Guided view.
And
you can turn that off though.
You can, but I think that's bad for the creation of comics, is having a guided view. They're meant to be digested as pages. That's the beauty of sequential art.
The other thing, I think you're absolutely right. The other thing is, if I have a physical copy of a book and I don't like it at the end that I'm done reading it, I can hurl it across the room in rage and at least feel a sense of satisfaction and closure having chucked it.
And you often do that.
And you can't do that with digital issues because no one wants to have to buy a new laptop or a new tablet or anything.
Yep.
It really does feel infuriating after I read a bad comic online. I just stew for the rest of the day.
Go lay down, please. Go lay down, please.
Go take him outside.
Ugh.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Coffee and Comics where we just ranted about stuff.
If you'd like to see more content like this, subscribe, check out our live streams, or
Subscribe, click the bell for notifications.
Should we change how we're doing that?
It's if you'd like to see more, check out our
next episode or one of our live streams,
because we're gonna let them do a live stream. I get to see it. Not only am I not pretty and old, but you don't like Jim Shooter. I don't know why we're doing this show.